Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis, and today we're going to be talking about Quant Network, or QNT. And you guys could probably already tell that yes, I am still sick. Hopefully by tomorrow I feel a lot better, but overall, before we fully jump on into this video, I just want to ask if you guys could please leave a like on this video. It does help the channel grow immensely, and it only takes a couple seconds, so if you guys could do so, I will be very thankful for that. I hope everybody had a great weekend so far. I hope everybody had a great holiday as well. And with all of that in mind, let's just jump in and let's talk about QNT. So I know that it hasn't been, a blast holding QNT. I know that's sitting down here at number like 64 after doing a little bit of a nice ride this year. But I suspect that we are going to be seeing a very nice ride for QNT as we do march on into 2022. I suspect that a utility-driven market is around the corner as well. And when we're talking more so about utility tokens, I do believe that 2022 is going to be the year that they truly do shine. Now, with everything in mind, I know that interoperability solutions are being built out for a lot of other specific assets. For example, HDL is building out their own interoperability solutions. But for QNT at scale, I do believe that QNT is definitely going to be a main choice in the game for a lot of these major financial institutions, these major banks, as we already know that that's coming to fruition now. And in terms of QNT's name, I do believe it's going to continue to grow and grow and grow as they build out more and more solutions. For an example, the Ethereum gas fee fixing that they essentially just released lately with Overledger. It's absolutely ridiculous how undervalued this asset actually is. Now, of course, in terms of the price, we do see on the daily that it did hit about $188. Currently sitting at about $194, nothing too crazy there. On the 7-day span, it has been a little bit of a nice incline in terms of price. On the 1 month, we are pretty much, leading our way back to this nice high that we hit back in the beginning of this month at about $221. So we're waiting for the next major ride on QNT, and we do know that the holders tab, it continues to grow and grow and grow. On a 3-month span, you can really kind of see it. We are about to hit 40,000 total addresses. This is pretty remarkable, especially considering how fast this actually has been growing, especially even since going all the way back to when we accumulated QNT back in the summertime when we had like under 20,000 holders. It's crazy how fast this has grown. Now, with all of this in mind, I will talk to you guys a little bit about the price. So, we still have not broken my key point here, which if you guys do want to have a clearer picture view on where that is, it's essentially at about $205. I want to see us break over that and actually hold that. You guys could obviously see the RSI down there, being a little bit strong, kind of riding the 50, RSI. Like I said, I was waiting for us to actually break over that for us to even, flip a little bit bullish. Now, all we have to do is wait for the price to actually flip this point here. Volume is still a little bit low. There's not a sharp incline on the RSI yet, so I will play with caution here, especially on QNT. In terms of the Bitcoin price chart, we are still seeing like the RSI kind of, just hitting that nice little wall, kind of just going sideways on the 50. And of course, we do see that the price chart is kind of just ranging sideways for the next major move. Now, I will say this. The market is looking a little bit good. I mean, overall, it's nothing too crazy. Bitcoin's kind of ranging here, while Bitcoin dominance is kind of, falling here and there. So I definitely will be watching a lot of my altcoin holdings, especially QNT, as this does happen. As we do know, once that does happen, a lot of the assets like QNT will kind of do the next major move, or I should say it will have a little bit of a field day. Now, we do know that this has been in, pretty much a 107-day accumulation phase or consolidation phase, if you want to call it that, whatever you want to call it. But overall, I'm still waiting for the next major breakout event, which I do suspect is coming very soon. Now, we just hear QNT, why worry, have a comfy, Christmas. And the reason why is because we have been riding, the overall trend line. Overall, nothing has been too rough with QNT's price chart. Like, obviously, we are down a bit from the all-time high, but not, too concerning in general. Even here, the 1 week RSI has been found, a bottom, and starting to rise again. Once we break out of this wedge, it's go time, and this is exactly what we are waiting for. If you guys do want to have a better, view of this, this is the 1 week, and we could actually go back to Binance for the better 1 week overall example. We do see that we officially bottomed out here back on the week of November 29th, down at about 47.71. We had a strong little increase. It wasn't nothing too crazy, but overall we had, a higher high, pretty much deemed here on the 13th or the week of the 13th, and now we're kind of just riding sideways at around 50.60. So I'm still waiting for the next major move here to validate this, but of course I do completely agree. They are using, I believe, the USDT chart here for more, price data, and of course you guys could see the RSI there, and you can pretty much see, that wedge up there that we are waiting to break out of. And I do suspect that once we do break out of that, I do think that it's going to be a parabolic ride. We even see our Qnt is perfectly positioned to have a monster 2022. We now finally have real token utility and working product that is now fully live. Bar RCGS in Overledger Network. RCGS to launch, Latin dollar launch, all developer fees now paid in Qnt, QRC 20 growth, CBDC announcements as well. No more speculation. And honestly, I do suspect that we could be seeing quite a bit of, some price appreciation for Qnt. I mean, right now at our current levels, I think these current levels are laughable, and I don't see us not doing a 10x from our current all-time high. So that pretty much brings us to about $4,000 per Qnt. Or in a better retrospect here, we could actually go to coin perspective, and I could pretty much show you guys exactly where we would be at if we did do that. So right now, if we went to about $4,000, so we'd have about a market cap of $53.7 billion. Or realistically speaking, we'd have the market cap of almost ADA or almost Solana technically. But this is not too crazy of a thing, especially if we are talking about a massive altcoin rally, because all of these altcoins are going to pretty much 2x from here if you think about it, at least. XRP, we're looking at almost a 10x. A lot of these assets, we're waiting for the next major move. And when we're talking about Qnt doing a 19x, that's nothing too crazy. So I'm definitely watching Qnt, especially in 2022, because I do think that we are going to at least hit around, 2K at least. I don't see 2K not being something that we don't hit. A $26.8 billion market cap or a 1,000% pump almost. That's nothing, okay? Especially for something like Qnt that I do suspect a supply shock is going to happen as well. I've talked to you guys about this multiple times. I think that we are going to see a supply shock, a massive rally for Qnt, and a ton of FOMO. We even see here neither the future we envision nor the milestones we have already achieved would be possible without the growing army of clever, innovative developers building solutions of their own on our network. They are building up their overall media coverage. They are doing, marketing now. This is clear to me. We even seen this, right? Our work with Oracle, culminated in Overledger being certified to deliver interoperability for the Oracle blockchain platform. We're now collaborating closely to roll out cross-ledger production-ready solutions for clients and sectors. And the best thing about this is when we're looking more so at Oracle, there's so many use cases that we could be, pretty much leading in on with Oracle. I mean, we do see the Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, the Oracle Cloud Applications as well. And look at all of these use cases that they're in. They're doing, simplify operations and spend less with data, platform, and infrastructure services running in public regions and customer data centers. And of course, this is all talking more so, about all secure, control, predictability, all that kind of stuff, right? In my mind, all of this kind of goes hand in hand with, DOT technology, interoperability technology, all of it pretty much bleeds into this. But we do know that Oracle is already working with, Qnt, and look at all the industries that it's in. It's pretty much in everyday life. We even see retail, utilities, travel and transportation, professional services, all going back to oil and gas, hospitality, healthcare. I mean, guys, this will be one of the biggest, overall partnerships to date in my mind, and it's going to be, something that that we should be continuing to watch for and look into. Because when we're talking about the healthcare scene alone, we just hear a $4.4 billion global opportunity for healthcare interoperability solutions by 2026. Now, this is just interoperability solutions, okay? And I do suspect that interoperability in just healthcare alone is going to be huge, but interoperability in general is going to be huge. And we even see here what Oracle's acquisition of Cerner could mean for big tech in health. And if you guys did miss this, this actually happened on December 23rd or 3 days ago. We do see here earlier this week, enterprise software giant Oracle shocked the healthcare IT world when it announced its plans to buy one of the leading HR systems, Cerner, for $28.3 billion. The news puts Oracle on the map as a potential major player in the health technology world. This was a deal that no one saw coming. Beyond that, I would say it puts Oracle quietly in the healthcare tech space for the first time. So, in my mind, this is all going to go into interoperability solutions, major use case solutions as well. I'm very excited to see what happens with this. Could it lead to Qnt working with the healthcare scene through Oracle? 100%. It is a possibility. Now, also, I do want to talk to you guys about a few things as well. And we do see here, said it before, and I'll say it again, Qnt will flip Ethereum one day. QRC20 has further solidified my faith in this prediction. Now, a lot of people think, oh, this is delusion, this is hopium, this is whatever, and I get it, right? A lot of these individuals are biased because they are holders of Qnt, but if you do the research and you understand how big this is going to be, it is so much bigger than what everybody is seeing. You're seeing just the tip of the iceberg when you look at Qnt. There's so much more to it. We even see the only part where Qnt is relying on Ethereum is as an additional layer of security to access the network and verify transactions. Qnt sits across multiple chains and clouds, so the network doesn't run on Ethereum, and the token to verify and access can be made multi-chain as well. And we do see that here from Gilbert Verdian. So listen, when we're talking about Ethereum, when we're talking about Qnt or Quant in general, I think that all of their partnerships together combined tell us a clear sign for Qnt. This is disruptive technology. This is interoperability at its finest. This is the network of networks, the operating system of the future. So when we say something like, is it going to be bigger than Qnt or Qnt bigger than Ethereum? 100%. I do think that it will. I've always said this, okay? And in my mind, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, because we don't know when this is going to happen. It's not going to happen this year. But when we're talking about the future for Quant and Qnt in general as a token, I think that the utility behind this network is so limitless, okay? There is seriously no limit to how big Qnt could be because we don't even know how big DLTs are going to be. We don't know how big crypto is going to be. All we know is that every, major company out there, major industry out there, major overall financial institutions, even Swift themselves, is adopting crypto. So understand that this is the future. In my mind, Qnt is going to be a small fraction of the crypto market, but crypto itself is going to be so big. And I seriously don't see Qnt not being up there in terms of the top 10 at least. And I definitely do think that it will be bigger than Ethereum at scale, especially considering the use cases behind it and the utility behind it. So with that in mind, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, to notifications on. If you guys don't want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. It's been Nick. Peace out, guys.